Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Wet Shaving with Angelo. I'm Angelo, and how is everyone doing today? Today, I'm going to be shaving with what I think is a first for YouTube. I'm going to be shaving with a vintage Wardonia razor. I believe this is the model of what they call the Black Prince. A little info about Wardonia and their razors. They began in the 1920s, founded by Thomas Ward and his three brothers. They were made in Sheffield, England. They manufactured very few of their own parts. They outsourced their parts for their razors, their blades from other companies in England. So they bought from various suppliers to make their razors. Their ads claim that the razors could bend your stubble. I'm not sure about that, but I've shaved with this a few times, like at least 5 or 6 times, and it does shave very well. This takes proprietary blades, but you can modify a modern day blade to fit in it, and I'll do another video talking about how to modify a modern blade to fit in the Wardonia razor. I have in it a Polsilver blade right now. Wardonia Limited ceased production. That's the company that made it in 2000 when Mr. T.W. Ward, son of the founder, decided to retire. And another one of their ads back in the old days, used to proclaim that you could put these razors in a pot of boiling water and there would be no harm to the razor. So that's what I'm using. I'm using a vintage Wardonia Black Prince razor with a modern day Polsilver blade. For brush of choice, I'm using the PAA's Green Ray 24mm synth brush. And in sticking with the British theme with the software, at least, for shave soap, I'm using D.R. Harris's Arlington, a great shave soap. Actually, D.R. Harris makes a lot of great shave soaps. And I recommend that brand highly if you ever come across it. And for aftershave, I'm using, let's see if I can get this in, T&H Freshman. So I'm going to wet my face again and start with shaving. So how's everyone doing today? I'm doing pretty good myself. Can't complain right now. Let's get that lather building. And with the D.R. Harris shave soap, in my opinion, they're super easy to build a lather. D.R. Harris is a brand of grooming products that's been around, mostly shaving products, that's been around since 1790. Oh, look at that beautiful lather starting up. And Arlington has a really nice scent. Although my personal favorite of D.R. Harris is Marlboro, which is a blend of cedarwood and sandalwood, if I'm not mistaken. But this is Arlington, but yeah, my favorite D.R. Harris scent is Marlboro. But I thought I'd go with Arlington for a more springtime scent. Get your face nice and lathered. I searched on YouTube earlier to see if anyone else had shaved with it or talked about the Wardonia razors, and I haven't seen anything yet on YouTube, so my video may be the first of its kind. You can really hear that razor sing when it's cutting through the whiskers. And I just shaved yesterday, and this razor really mows down the stubble like nothing else. And the razor is made out of mostly Bakelite with the top cap made out of some sort of metal. But yeah, I learned I learned how to modify modern blades to fit a Wardonia razor a from a link in the web forum badgerandblade.com. And I do believe in my next video I'll do an instructional video how to modify modern blades to fit these razors. Because I'm sure quite a few wet shavers out there have these old Wardonias in their collection, possibly. And right now, their Wardonias are just nothing but paperweights because they may not know how to modify modern blades to fit these things. And these are excellent shavers. Just mowing through the stubble like nothing. And this Saturday's record store day, where mom and pop record stores or independent record stores will have all sorts of goodies like special edition vinyls to buy on that day. And I'm going to my favorite record store of all time, Digital Underground, on that day to do some shopping. I've known the guys that work there since I started shopping there in 2003. First pass was done well and easy. Now time to do the second pass across the grain. Rub the face. And rebuild the lather. And as I showed earlier, the aftershave of my choice is True Fit and Hill Clubman, which actually I got at a real big discount from West Coast Shaving when they had it in their clearance section. Because there's no way in hell I'm paying $75 for one bottle of aftershave. No way in hell I would pay that much. I paid something like $40-some for it when it was like 40-some% off their clearance section at one point. Then it was more reasonable for a luxury aftershave in my book. And in my opinion, T&H's Freshman aftershave is also a good springtime scent. Like very fresh and refreshing. It pairs very well with Arlington from D.R. Harris. Dry the hand so we don't drop anything. Now across the grain. Man, I've used this razor 4 or 5 times previously. Each time using a modified blade, because I don't like the idea of using vintage blades because you don't know how old they are, or if they're banged up, or just for safety reasons. But man, this son of a gun really moves through the whiskers, and you can kind of hear it when I'm not talking. And I understand it also depends on how coarse my facial hair is, and my facial hair is very coarse. But this sucker blasts through all my stubble. So how's everyone else doing? So how's everyone doing today? I know I asked that before, but I'd like to know. Hear what everyone else is doing today or whatever. Let's get some moisture on that brush. And the DR Harris Shave Soap is like really super slick and got a lot of cushion to it. Of the major British brands of shave goods, my favorite amongst them all, shave soap wise, is DR Harris. I like Tailable Bond Street shave soaps, and I tried T&H's soaps, but I didn't like their shave soap pucks because it was like hard as hell to lather with a T&H shave soap puck. Never tried GOF Trumper, but I love this DR Harris soap. These soaps, I mean. Like, I have 2 other DR Harris soaps besides Arlington. I have Marlboro and Windsor. And they're all excellent performers. Now it's time to go against the grain. Final pass. Almost done this shave, and so far so good. So far so grand, I should say. Well, we're done with the shaving part. Now let's just do a little touch up with the styptic pencil and then put on the aftershave. Very little damage. Almost no damage at all, basically. Which is good. Dry off the face. See, I got a little soap in my ear there. That happens. A little on my glasses. That's unavoidable sometimes. Now it's time to splash on some True Fit and Hell Freshman. Oh, it smells wonderful. Nice. And that's the end of my shave. And I wish everyone a good day and a good shave. And have a good day, everyone.